What's up, everybody? We're back with another video. You guys killed it on the last video. I can't thank you guys enough for the support and the love. Thank you guys so much. We're going to continue to pump out videos like this. Make sure you guys continue to like, sub, share, comment down below what you guys think, what you guys want to see. Yeah, so we're going to set a like goal for about 100 likes. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy. If you guys enjoy this video, then that shows me that you guys want another one. So appreciate the support, and we'll dive right into this one. All right, guys, so what we got is what we're doing in this video is we are basing it off of our transfer video that just came out, where we transferred a lot of the big players in college football. We're going to go over the rosters and everything like that here in a minute, but what we're going to try to do is win a championship with this team now. That's what this video's turned into. It's a loaded roster. I'm excited to show you guys. If you haven't caught up, link will be to the video that was before this, showing you everything that guys did, how to do this in your own dynasty and have fun with it. But yeah, so we'll kind of go over some easy, quick stuff, league settings, just to show you guys. Not really going to be playing much of this though. We're going to put that on All American, 5 minutes, and yeah, auto recruiting is going to be on. Something crazy had already happened in this dynasty, recruiting wise. Everything's on auto. We're going to let the teams just kind of play as themselves. We've already got a 4-star wide receiver, 5-star athlete, 4-star D tackle. I mean, this is already a crazy recruiting class. I mean, safeties. I mean, this team's doing good already. So if you guys weren't here for the last video, so what happened is we transferred a lot of different people, a lot of the highest players in college football 25. I just kind of want to show you guys some of those rosters. So Jalen Milroe went to Texas. I mean, that's so insane. Caden Salter went to Ohio State. Jalen Daniels went to USC. Nico went to USC too. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, Garrett Nussmeier went to Alabama. Genty, Trevor Etienne, and Junkins are on this Georgia team. We'll go over just this Georgia team in just a minute. But some of the bigger names, Ollie Gordon, Dylan Sampson, and Damian Martinez went to Texas. These are some of the moves. Wide receiver wise, Travis Hunter went to our Georgia team. Luther Burden went to USC. Yeah, Jeremiah Smith came to Georgia. Evan Stewart went to Tennessee. I mean, you guys can see. I mean, there was a lot. Ryan Williams went to Auburn. You can talk about how mad. We got Isaiah Bond too. Some of the other big names, Kevin Banks Jr., Will Campbell, they transferred out as well. And I'll just go through here real quick of each one. You guys can, slow down the video to kind of see some of these. I just wanted to let you guys see what some of the rosters ended up turning into for right now. Just doing a couple little ones here and there. But yeah, we got Nick Scorton. I mean, that was a big one. We ended up getting James Pierce Jr. Reuben Bain Jr. went to Texas A&M. Trey Moore. Peter Woods went to Auburn. I mean, this is crazy. Mason Graham went to Oregon. Walter Nolan went to Tennessee. We got Harold Perkins Jr. So yeah, there's a lot of changeover in this dynasty, which is pretty crazy. So we'll pause right here, and then I'll show you guys the Georgia team. You guys already kind of saw some of the other team. But we got Dylan Raiola as well. Like I said, we got the 3 power running backs. I mean, the fact that we have Ashton Genty, ETN, and Junkins is actually kind of insane. Travis Hunter, Jeremiah Smith, Isaiah Bond. Like I said, all the offensive linemen. Nick Scorton, James Pierce Jr., Joshua Farmer, Harold Perkins, and then we added Caleb Downs. So this is pretty crazy. And yeah, we're going to see what this team can do in just a second. All right, guys, now we're going to look at the top 25 polls. Ohio State comes in at 1, Georgia 2, Oregon 3, Alabama 4. Yeah, so this is pretty much it for that. We're going to go ahead and look at this team schedule. So what we're going to do with this is we're not going to play any the games. We're going to sim them, and we're just going to see what happens. We're going to take a couple different checks, 6-week mark and championship mark. And you never know. If we make it to the national championship, probably play with this team, see what this team is about. I think that'll be pretty fun. But we got UCLA. At Utah, Texas, Ole Miss, Kentucky, Auburn, Tennessee, Florida, Mississippi State, Alabama, Charlotte, and Georgia Tech. And also, as you guys can see, we're number 2. We're disrespected already. That's kind of crazy. And then 95 overall. I don't know how this isn't a 99 overall team. I mean, we have Ashton Genty and Travis Hunter. It's crazy. Fast forward right here, we have the 2025 Heisman Trophy odds. Yeah, we're probably going to Probably going to get one. Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully, the workload isn't spread out too much. But we got Travis Hunter in there with Ashton Genty, Trevor Etienne, rounded out by Nick Singleton and Jalen Milroe. But yeah, so I'll meet you guys at the 6-week mark. All right, guys. So I did have to improvise a little bit. We went to week 8 just because we had so many bye weeks. We're 5-1. This team lost a game. I think that's absolutely crazy that this team lost a game. We're 5-1, sitting at number 2. Top 25. Oregon's number 1. Georgia 2. USC 3. Utah 4. Ohio State 5. This is kind of crazy to believe, honestly. We'll go look at our team schedule real quick and see what happened. Show you guys. UCLA 38-22. Utah 59-17. Oh, we lost to Texas 40-30. Okay, that Texas team is good. They're 7-1. They've played a lot more games than us so far. So that's probably who we're going to end up getting in the SEC championship and may get in the playoffs as well. Killed Ole Miss. I mean, we're just destroying almost all these other teams for the most part. So yeah, beat Ole Miss, beat Kentucky, and then we also beat Auburn. So we'll go look at some stats really quick. But not before we look at this Heisman. Jalen Daniels is the leader right now. Jalen Milroe's up there. Caden Salter, Clay Klubnik, and then John Mater. We'll use that for now. So now we'll look at our stats. We'll look at some stats of some other teams and stuff too. Jalen Milroe, Texas, who I'm really interested as well to look at. Dylan Raiola has 21 passing touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. So he's actually having a really good year so far. Ashton Genty is rushing pretty well. Quinchon's right there behind him. The Travis Hunter, Isaiah Bond, Jeremiah Smith, that is a 3-headed monster that no one wants to mess with. I can tell you that for sure. Defensively, please tell me we got a ton of sacks. Harold Perkins Jr. has 6 sacks. So nothing crazy. Interceptions-wise, nothing really wild. Let's go take a look at Texas really quick. That's the main opposition right now that we're going to have to be going against. Jalen Milroe is balling, 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, 1 interception. Ollie Gordon, 600 yards. Jalen Milroe with 300. Dylan Sampson, not even touching the ball. Ryan Niblett, Aaron Butler, DJ Moore Jr. rounding out that receiving core. And defensively, they've got some guys getting after it. We'll go look at the nation leaders too. I know you guys want to probably see that, see what else is going on. We'll take a look at that really quick. Passing wise, Mater. That's what we're going to keep calling him. That's our guy. He's leading right now, passing yards, passing touchdowns. Jalen Daniels, 37. This guy, that's insane. Singleton, he's balling out, running really well. Ollie Gordon's up there. Receiving wise, Dante Moss, Devin Hyatt, Ryan Wingo went to Missouri, so he's balling out there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so sacks wise, got a couple guys up here doing pretty good. Looking at some stats like that. But yeah, so we'll pause right here, and I'll catch you guys at championship week. All right, guys, we are back at championship week. We're going to be taking a little bit of a longer look into this, so bear with me for just a second. But we got our rematch revenge game against number 3 Texas. We may take a little bit of a better deep dive into their roster. But yeah, we're going to instantly go look at the championship games. The big ones, Big 12, Kansas State, Cincinnati. You got Georgia and Texas. In the SEC Championship, Big 10 is Ohio State and Penn State. ACC is Pittsburgh and North Carolina State. Going on to the Heisman. Let's go look at these Heisman finalists. See what we got here. Jalen Daniels, USC. That guy's apparently been balling. We'll kind of go look at some stats too. Caden Salter, Dylan Raiola, John. I'm going to start calling him John. I like John. And Jackson Arnold. So, yeah. That's the Heisman right there, guys. Now, here's the most important part. Now we're looking at the college football playoffs for 2025. Kansas State and Georgia are probably going to get that. That's who we're going to get in that first matchup is what it's projected, unless we can beat Texas. Cincinnati, Oklahoma, Maryland, Ohio State, Arizona, USC, Penn State, Texas, Ohio State, and North Carolina State. And if we end up making it into these playoffs and having a good run, each time we play a team, I'll show you what that roster is before we play it, so if you guys are curious. And then we'll go look at some stats here in just a second. Okay, so Dylan Raiola, 3,600 passing yards, 40 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. This guy has gone crazy coming back home. And then you got Ashton Genty. Got 988 rushing yards. Quinshon Junkins. He's got the 12 touchdowns too. Quinshon hadn't been able to run much because Genty's just being a workhorse. Travis Hunter, 963 receiving yards, followed by Jeremiah Smith at 926. Both have 11 touchdowns. Isaiah Bond sitting up there with 700 as well. Defensively wise, sacks, did we get up there? Harold Perkins Jr. got us to 8.5. Nick Scorton, 7. Followed by James Pierce at the 6.5 mark. Interceptions wise, we ended up having C.J. Allen with the most. Kind of disappointing. Caleb Downs didn't do more for us, but we're about to go look at the national stats and see what happened there. All right, so now we're looking at national stats. We got Clay Klubnik sitting up there with the most passing yards. Dylan Rayola's up there giving it a pretty good run. Passing touchdowns, Jalen Daniels is up there. So is Dylan Rayola. So Taylor Green, he went to LSU. He's balling out as well. So that's good to see. Rushing wise, Nick Singleton, he's balling out. And then we'll kind of just round out here the top guys rushing. These are the most guys with the most rushing touchdowns. We go to receiving. Ryan Wingo, he goes to Missouri, and look what he does now. He's balling out. So yeah, receiving touchdowns, he's got the most. So yeah, we'll go down here and look at a couple of the different guys. You guys can slow it down, see who's doing what. But yeah, sacks wise, 13.5 is the most. Interceptions, 6 by A.J. Harris. So that's pretty cool to see. All right, now we'll show you guys Texas, just because that's who we're going to go against in the conference championship. Jalen Milroe with basically 3,000 yards passing, 30 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. Ollie Gordon is going to be a monster. Dylan Sampson's going to be a monster. They got Ryan Niblett, Butler. Defensively, if we're going and looking at that, 13 sacks by Trey Moore. Interceptions, they got Malik Muhammad with 3. So that's pretty much what we're going to be going against. We'll take a quick peek at their roster so you guys see what kind of competition we're going against. Jalen Milroe, Ollie Gordon, Dylan Sampson, Dylan Martinez, Trey Moore, Arch Manning, Blue. I mean, this team is just, it's loaded. It's insane. But let's see what happens. All right, this loaded Georgia roster gets revenge, and we're SEC champions. That's pretty cool to see. And Isaiah Bond balls out. Caden Salter is your Heisman Trophy winner for the 2025 season. Oscar Delp, best tight end. Harold Perkins Jr. from Georgia, best linebacker. All right, and here's the bracket. We'll go through this really quick. Eastern Carolina is going to get 5 USC, Cincinnati, and Arizona. North Carolina State and Texas, Washington State, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh, Georgia, Kansas State, and Ohio State get the first round byes, and we'll see who we get in just a minute. All right, so it looks like we're still going strong. Looks like USC beat Eastern Carolina. Arizona beat Cincinnati. And then Texas beat NC State. So it looks like we may end up getting Texas in the long run. And I will definitely have to play that part of the game for you guys to show this team off. Washington State and Oklahoma. Washington State gets a win. They got to play Ohio State. Then you have Texas, Kansas State, Arizona, Georgia, and USC in Pittsburgh. So let's see if we can beat Arizona and advance on with this loaded roster. All right, guys, we are back, and looks like we beat Arizona 73-7. I mean, that's insane. We got to go look at some stats right here really quick for you guys. All right, so Dylan Rayola balls out, 304 and 3. That's crazy. Ashton Genty rushed for 174 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. That is insane. Jeremiah Smith balls out. Isaiah Bonds balls out. James Pierce Jr. I mean, we had sacks. Gordon was balling. Got some interceptions from Everett. I mean, this is an insane team, honestly. And now we get USC, and we're getting closer to that Texas rematch. It looks like that's going to happen, guys. This is going to be exciting. All right, guys, we're back, and we get the rematch with Texas. I can't believe this is happening. This is the craziest thing. I mean, what a matchup. We beat USC 32-24. They absolutely destroyed Ohio State, so that's pretty crazy. Dylan Rayola had 3 passing touchdowns and 454. He pretty much, it looks like he carried us. Genty, not a whole lot. So Jeremiah Smith, Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is popping off, okay? So that's crazy. That's good, though. And we're about to get this rematch. So we'll catch you guys in the game versus Texas. This should be good. 3rd time these teams have played this season. Here it is. Georgia versus Texas in this loaded transfer portal team that Georgia bought in. Hey, we paid a lot of money for this team, okay? So we deserve to be here. But yeah, we'll see what happens in just a second, guys. Oh, first play of the game, no doubt. I had to bring my custom playbook in here and get a jet sweep with Travis Hunter. Not what I wanted. What about a run play, Texas? Let's see what you got. Not too bad. You don't have Ashton Genty and Quinshon Junkins and not run some Wildcat. Oh yeah, now we're going. Alright, we gotta try this jet pass one more time. No, not again. Oh, Jeremiah Smith is gone. Here we go. Like to see that. 17-14 now. Now it's time for a Genty Wildcat, right? Got to. Got to. You got to. About to take our lead. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, man, Genty almost. All right, we're going the final fourth quarter. 3:36, 21-17. Can we pull this one out? We'll see right here. I'm going jet sweep again. Man, again. Going Genty right here. Man, Texas defense is stout in this sim. See what happens right here. Oh, man, Travis Hunter's quick. Now it's time for Junkins. Oh, man, a flag. All right, they're pressing up on Bond and Smith. Let's see what happens. Oh, they ran commit. No, what? And he dropped it. What? We're going back to it again. I'm doing it. Got that one. There we go. There we go. Isaiah Bond. 28-23. Got to ice this game. I'm going Travis Hunter jet sweep. It's going to work. Oh, nope. Nope. Not touching him. He's an animal. When you have Travis Hunter in your team with 10 seconds left, you run some jet sweep cheese. Just kidding. Time for the Ashton Genty cheese Wildcat. Here we go. Oh my goodness, no. Oh my gosh, he's an animal. Get off of him. Get off of him. That's ball game. Well, there you go, guys. We got the win. My gameplay was not impressive at all. If you guys had this team, there's no telling what you guys could do. Dylan Raiola, balls out, 4 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. Quinshon Junkins up there with passing. Ashton Genty only had 17 yards. But the receiving is going to look good for these guys. Travis Hunter had 55 and 1. Jeremiah Smith had 116 and 2. Yeah, this team is absolutely loaded. It's crazy. We got this championship. So yeah, this team was built for championship run. We did it. We got some revenge along the way on Texas. So yeah, if you guys like it, like goal of 100. If you guys hit that again, we'll do another one of these. So yeah, had fun with this. Maybe in a different episode we can actually play a lot of the different games. Show you guys what that looks like. But appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.